Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song "Who the Fuck Are the Arctic Monkeys" or "Who the Fuck Are Arctic Monkeys" by Arctic Monkeys. As always, the song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers. So if you would like to request something, just leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it to my list. So at this point, the Arctic Monkeys are a channel favorite. I've done so many songs from them to the point where, at some point we're probably just going to have their entire discography reacted to on the channel. So that's kind of where we're heading at this moment. But always excited to hear more from them. Really like their style. There's a reason they're a favorite here on the channel. So I say we jump right in. Again, Who the Fuck Are Arctic Monkeys by Arctic Monkeys. Let's go.
I just said a linger around and multiply in the head. Not that bad to start with. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. It's not you, it's them that are wrong.
yeah, I was ready to kind of not necessarily give up on this song, but it definitely wasn't amongst my favorites in the first half. But the way they picked it up in the second half, it really I don't want to say redeemed it for me, but essentially that. I mean, yeah, and I don't think it was a bad song at all. I actually enjoyed it the whole way through, but I was sort of yearning for this like intensity that the song just wasn't quite giving me yet, and so just to I was just like, yeah, I mean, this is okay. I like it. I don't love it yet though. But when that back half of the song really picks up, I was like, okay, yeah, now I love the song. This was a really fun one to listen to. So I'm excited to talk about it, break it down piece by piece. Let's of course start with the lyrics. So first and foremost, here it says a song about the music industry and how fickle it can be. You know, I can kind of get that in the lyrics. So let's take a look. We all want someone to shout for, yeah. We all want someone to shout for, yeah. Everyone wants somebody to adore, but your heroes aren't what they seem. Yeah, I mean that's the lesson I think we're learning more and more is that don't meet your heroes. They're not as great as you probably think they are. They're just people. People are flawed, and that's okay. So it's just inevitably when you put someone on a pedestal, you're going to be disappointed when they're not exactly what you expect them to be. So again, people are people. People are human. Don't meet your heroes. When you've seen where we've been, have I done something to trigger the funny looks and the sniggers? Are they there at all, or is it just paranoia? Because everybody's got their box doing what they're told. You push my faith near being lost, but we'll stick to the guns. Don't care if it's marketing suicide. We won't crack or compromise. Your derisory divides will never unhinge us. So essentially saying yeah, I get that everyone in the music industry, you do what you're told. You do what you're told to make music. But at the end of the day, we're going to stick to our guns. We're going to keep our identity. We don't care if it's literally, he says right here, we don't care if it's marketing suicide. We don't care if it doesn't sell records. What we care about is just being ourselves and making the music we want to make. And there's a couple of hundred think they're Christopher Columbus, but the settlers had already settled here long before you. I love that line because Christopher Columbus, discovered America, but there were people who were here already before him. And so it's just again, when you make that comparison to music, it's no, we've had fans forever. Yes, we were underground. Yes, we were not as many people knew about us. You claim to have discovered us, but it's we've always had a fan base. Those are the real people who were loyal to the band, just because we're having a say so, not lining up to be Play-Doh. Oh, in 5 years' time, will it be who the fuck's Arctic Monkeys? So basically, if we don't play along with the game, if we don't just let the music industry sculpt us the way they want us, will we be forgotten? I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing this song probably came out pretty early in their discography because everybody's got their box doing what they're told. You push my faith near being lost, but we'll stick to the guns. Don't care if it's marketing suicide. We won't crack or compromise your derisory divides. Will never unhinge us. All the thoughts that I just said linger around and multiply in the head. Not that bad to start with. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Same thing you hear from your parents. It's not you. It's them that are wrong. Tell them to take out their tongues. Tell them to take out their tongues. It's not you. It's them that are wrong. Tell them to take out their tongues. Tell them to take out their tongues and bring on the backlash. It's not you. It's them that are wrong. Tell him to take out his tongue. It's not you. It's them. That's the fake. I won't mess with your escape. Is this really your escape? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, no, I think it's pretty straightforward, right? Yeah, about the music industry and not wanting to compromise your values and the way that you want to make music as an artist. And so, yeah, I mean, I thought it was pretty straightforward lyrically, but really well written. I feel like there were a lot of, kind of neat lines in there and it just made for a fun listen. So I give it 2 thumbs up. With lyricism. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. 2 thumbs up for lyricism. As far as the instrumentation and the vocals go, I'll start with vocals. I think Alex Turner always does a really good job on vocals. Yeah, 2006, so quite a long time ago. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, he always does a good job on vocals. He really brings the energy. Vocal performance is very solid. I feel like the guitar in the first half really grabbed me, and that's why I said I enjoyed the first half, and a big part of that was the guitar work and the bass work, honestly. Just kind of listening to those two. It was very groovy. I really enjoyed that. But I think in that second half of the song, what really stood out to me was the bass. You kind of had that little bit of like a bass bridge or solo or whatever you want to call it. And then the drums, there was a really cool, just like they took a minute to just let the drums break down. And that was a lot of fun too. So, it's one of those songs, and I'm always kind of a sucker for these kind of songs where like everyone gets a chance to do their thing. Like there was great guitar work throughout. The bassist had a really great riff throughout, but also had like their time to shine, and the drummer got their fills in and got their breakdown. It was just really fun to kind of see them all putting in the work there. So yeah, this was really fun instrumentally, really well performed vocally as well. I give it 2 big thumbs up for sure. Like I said, I wasn't super into it in the first like half of it. I enjoyed it, but like that second half really picked it up for me and really I think finished the song out strong. So I love how they transitioned to that more sort of intense and upbeat, I guess, portion of the song. As far as replay value goes, I think this would have made the playlist regardless. But with that second half of the song being as good and again like faster paced almost and more energetic to me, this makes the playlist for sure. Honestly, this might go down as maybe not my favorite, but one of my favorite Arctic Monkey songs. It's a really fun song, and I got to say that this one has been requested quite a few times now, and so it's one of those where I can definitely see why people really enjoy it, and I can see why it's been requested so many times. So for replay value, yeah, it's gonna go on the playlist. I give it 2 big thumbs up. Overall, a fantastic song. Really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. I mean, like I said, it's probably a lot of people who requested it, but it's a good song. So yeah, as always, if you want to request something, just leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you're so inclined to support me, you can do so by, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff on YouTube. You can also check the description to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok. All the T places. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.